Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
To throw, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ponies. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab.
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be fourth down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that third down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Touchdown, Cyclones. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's complete downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Jennings. He's escaping the pocket now. And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Using his legs, it's Green. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down.
Touchdown, Mustangs. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen,
it's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's reeled in. It's Green. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter.
14, Iowa State 9.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Running it back, it's Stevens. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Iowa State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Iowa State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Touchdown, Iowa State. Number 1 with the grab and the score.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
SMU 13.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
SMU offense will take over. First and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now,
and the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Iowa State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Boy,
how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. The offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Cyclones. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Number 15 with the carry.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Caught quickly. And he finds his way into the end zone. That moves the lead up to 10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Iowa State 23, SMU 13.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Dropping back, it's Jennings. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Already got the 1st down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. We're finally able to stop it. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Wideouts now clustered. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him.
Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense really clicking.
Touchdown, Iowa State. Number 23 with the catching score.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Iowa State 34, SMU 13.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
SMU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, SMU. No chance to catch him. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Tries the right with a quick throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Touchdown, Cyclones. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Off target and incomplete.
The defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ponies. They had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Iowa State.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Cyclones will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Going to hand this off. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Second down after that previous play. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
After the PAT, they go up 19.
That makes the score Iowa State 47, SMU 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. I thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now this third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That was the worst call ever.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30, past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Cyclones. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Running with purpose.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter.
Iowa State 54, SMU 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Jennings. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Iowa State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff playoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Iowa State 61, SMU 28.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Cyclones. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up third down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Jennings. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a 2-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So